That's how I get that ooh.
And now back to your regularly scheduled program.
What's goody, YouTube? How's everyone doing? Welcome to the channel, or welcome back to yet another live reaction video. If you're new here for the first time, my name is TMR, and since you clicked on this video, you might as well subscribe to the YouTube channel, leave your comments down below, and enjoy this reaction video. What's goody, YouTube? What's good, TMR gang? Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to yet another live reaction video. I'm your girl, TMR. Thank y'all so much for stopping what you were doing and meet me over here in the damn break room, y'all. Oh, boy. All right, y'all see the title. Y'all see the thumbnail. I had a question. I don't know if anybody can answer it. Has anybody seen Livvy? Anybody? Y'all know she pregnant. She got a baby on the damn way. Anybody seen Livvy? I said, oh, Lord, what did happen to Livvy Pooh over there? I said, well, I guess we're going to have to get the posse together and go see if we can find Livvy, see what she's over there. You know, y'all think she had the baby? Ooh. Because y'all know Livvy, she don't miss a moment getting on here, you know, rubbing her boobs and burping and guys, I can't even so pregnant and the baby screaming in the background. Yeah, y'all know she don't miss a moment on doing that. Okay. So we'll find that out, all right. Hey, our family, our journey. You said, say, stepping in the building. Seems like I've been catching the replay lately. Happy to be here. Happy to have you here, sis. Yes, don't forget to clock in, you guys. Definitely a scheduled C-section. She said she was going to be gone until Sunday. Okay. Well, we're going to check it out, y'all, because she actually put up a video today. So we're going to check it out. We're going to see what's going on over there. How y'all doing today? Happy Monday to everybody. I hope you guys are feeling good and doing great. Okay. Y'all, well, before we get into Livvy, before we get into Olivia, honey, that damn Peach McIntyre, baby, that lady, something wrong with that lady. I don't care what nobody says. Something is wrong with that young lady over there. Child, she put up a YouTube shorts today where she was talking about Wood and the kids he had before they got together. So apparently when Peach met Wood, she was 16, he was 18. She said he had a baby. Did she say age? She said, I think she said he was 14, and then he turned around and had another one when he was 16 or something to that nature. Well, child, a couple of years ago, probably 2 years ago, when she bought Wood that truck for $64,000. Y'all remember that? When she went over there and bought that Wood a truck cash, I think in that same time span, she got some money and gave it to Wood, or she bought it. I can't remember exactly what she said. And that they went and bought his oldest son a car. So Peach did a shorts today where she was saying that, you know, she don't care about other people's kids. She only care about hers. Because she said that the child, the mother of that child, basically she was saying she was ungrateful because the car that Peach bought for the boy, that the woman said that I guess they didn't like the car, and so the woman sold the car. At least these are Peach's words. The woman sold the car and went and bought another car. So Peach considered that as being ungrateful. I said, well, how is that ungrateful, sis? It's not like she sold the car and took a trip to the Bahamas with the money. She essentially still bought the boy a car. It just wasn't the one that you bought, or the money you gave to Wood to not plot twist. the money you gave to Wood to go, however that transpired over there. But honey, she just basically said that you know, she don't give a F about nobody else's kids. And I'm thinking to myself, since you're married to that man, technically, well, not technically, legally, those are your stepchildren. Regardless if they was birthed before you had kids with him, once you married him, those kids are your children, siblings. They were their siblings even before you married him. But once you married that man, now they're your siblings. Or, excuse me, your stepchildren. Now, how is it now? Again, those kids are much older, a couple years older than her kids. So I would just assume that maybe the oldest boy, because her oldest son, Gregory, is like 15 years old. So maybe the boy is probably like 4 years older than Gregory McKay. I'm just going to assume, I'm just throwing a number out there. I don't know. But I'm just going to assume the boy got to be maybe about 20, right? Or 21, somewhere like that. So you mean to tell me throughout the years when your kids had birthday parties, you never invited their siblings from Wood's previous relationships to the birthday party? Or are you saying that your kids were never invited to those children's birthday parties either? Now, again, Wood is the one that needs to orchestrate all that because he's the common denominator between both set of children, her kids and some other woman or women children, right? He's the common denominator because he's the man that brought all these people together. So Wood definitely, but I don't, you know, it just gives me, Wood, you definitely got to be a slime ball, a very weak individual to allow this woman to say F your kids, your biological children. You know, and I'm coming from a stepmother place. I would never say anything like that. Now, again, my stepson's mom, we're not the best of friends. Like we don't go out to lunch and dinner together. But whenever I have seen her, we are very cordial. I think the last time I actually seen her was when my stepson graduated from high school. And that was about 8 years ago now. But you know, whenever I see my stepson, I always ask him, "Hey, you talk to your mom? How your mom doing?" You know, because that's your mom. I can't erase her existence. And although he obviously was before me, you know, he was born before my children were born. That's their sibling. I didn't understand. Well, I understand it because when you're just a weirdo, right, Flower Patch, a weirdo. I just think Peach is weird. And you know what the funny thing is? Again, I'm the type of person, y'all, I think logically, right? I think logically about the situation. You got a blended family too, Ari? And even if you don't get along with the mom, the children have nothing to do with that relationship, right? The children are totally innocent, right? And if something happens to Peach, right, God takes the breath out of her body. And we already know from the rumors on the street, Wood will definitely go on with his life because he's went on with his life while he's currently been with you. What happens when Wood goes on with his life and obviously meets another woman and that woman says, F your kids, your 7 children? How would you feel as a woman? Obviously you're deceased, so you can't really do anything about it. But to me, like, do you not think about stuff like that? Because unless Peach thinks she's immortal and we would hope that Peach will live as long as her children are young and need her, you know, obviously. But the reality is we all gonna leave this earth one day. You know what I'm saying? We're not promised here. So what would you do if, like, when Peach says things like, sis, do you ever think that the roles can be reversed? And you could definitely be in that position where a woman saying F your kids and you not even here on this earth to defend that. Like, Wood is definitely, I couldn't deal with a man like Wood. He's too soft. He's too, like, even if this is a part of the skit, but what if I was Wood as a man, what we not gonna do is involve my other children in the skit. Yeah, we're not gonna do that. That's just me, right? If I was a man, if I was Wood, Pete, you can skit all you want to, but when it comes to the kiddos, we gonna leave them out of that, right? You know, yeah, skit or not, it is definitely taking it too far. But again, I don't know what's on these people's minds and the conversations they have behind the confines of their four walls, right? Yes, he is black and bougie. Yep, I believe that. I believe that. Pineapples, what's good, sis? Hey, Sylvia. So I don't know. Our kids already have the world against them. We have to be a village. They didn't ask to be here. They definitely didn't. And, you know, a grown woman, right? A grown woman that you would think to have just an ounce of some type of sense in her brain wouldn't even carry on like that, especially you being a mother your damn self. You know? Again, I'm not saying that she got to go grab up Wood's other baby mamas and tongue kiss them in the mouth. I'm not saying that. But when it comes to the kids, regardless if they're grown or 2-3 years old, those children are a part of your husband. They're his kids. And just like you wouldn't want nobody say F your kids, why does she feel like she got the right to go on the camera and talk about effing somebody else's kids? As if these children don't have feelings and emotions. Like, and you're a stepmother. Like, you're a stepmother because you're legally married to Wood. You're a stepmother. You're their stepmother. Those are your kids' biological siblings. I don't get it. Passion Lisa said, I'm going to see what you said, Passion Lisa. She could have a stroke with that untreated thyroid. Her neck shows Peach is very sick. Yeah, she does have some type of something bulging out of the side of her neck. I don't know what it is. What's up, Newton? You said, I like Peach and her feelings are valid, but you are right about both of their behavior. It's a no-go. You know, here's the thing, West Coast of us. You can like her, dislike her, but I just really feel like a lot of what Peach says is just uncalled for when it comes to the internet, when it comes to being a grown woman, when it comes to being a mother, and when it comes to being a black woman. You know what I'm saying? I just really feel like, again, I guess she's just unapologetically who she is, and she can definitely be that. But you getting on the internet talking about F everybody, F other people's kids. And when you're talking about other people's kids, you're talking about your children's siblings, your husband's other children, right? I just feel like that's just very tacky and distasteful. Yeah, you gave him money to buy him a car and he got a car and he didn't like the car, or the mama didn't like the car. They sold the car, got the money and got him what he wanted. I mean, essentially, the money still was intended for a car, and that's what he got, a car. It's not like he went and bought some Jordans with the money. You know, it still got a car. Just because you bought the car doesn't mean somebody have to like it. I'm sure he appreciate the fact that you bought him a car, but for some reason they didn't like the car. Something may have been wrong with the car. Whatever the situation is. I don't know. Peach is very strange, y'all. She's a very strange individual. Did she really say that? Can you play that part, please? I don't follow her. Yeah, I could definitely play it. Give me a moment. Let me pull it up. Give me one moment, y'all. Let me pull it up. Okay, y'all. Um. Oh, okay. Here it is, y'all. Okay. Okay, so let me pull up my because y'all know Peach sheet. Let me pull up. So we're just gonna listen to the audio. For all of you all who watch Peach, you already know what she looked like. Okay, so we're just gonna we're gonna listen to the audio.
Instagram in regards to the post about.
So Toya, I'm assuming is Wood's baby mama. And it says that the comment that she left was, and you give at cause you bought his oldest son a car.
Me not giving a fuck about my husband kids. She said, and you give a fuck because you bought his oldest son a car. Y'all remember that? I did buy his oldest son a car. Gave my husband $10,000 to go shopping with his oldest son for a car. We looked the day before. After that, he took his son out to pick out any car he want off of the car lot. The same car lot I bought my son's newest car from, and I bought my stepdad's car from, and I bought a bunch of other cars from. And after I bought the car and the boy was happy, and I sent him like all the accessories that go with his car, his mom refused to let him drive it. And then after that, she said that the car was raggedy and she sold the car. And then she bought him another car with the money that she got from the raggedy car that we bought him. Yeah, so I really don't give a fuck about people cheering. I feel like all that time, energy, money, and stuff, that's just going to be poured into my kids. I don't give a fuck if I ain't push them out. Fuck them. I mean it. I mean that. And for those of you who aren't aware, my husband's children are older than my kids. So for those of you who keep saying, oh, you had a baby on you, he had kids on you, Wood children are older than my kids. Wood had his first baby when he don't even fucking know. I think he was 14 years old. And then his second child when he was 16 years old. My apologies, when he was 18 years old. So yeah, his first child was probably when he was 14 years old. We don't know. I don't know. I don't give a shit. I had my first baby with him when I was 18. He was 20. And then I got a bunch of other kids with him. But yeah, at some point, sometimes, like, if the moms, like, don't appreciate it and you know it's your money, fall the fuck back. What is you taking care of their kids for? They don't take care of your kids. They don't invite them to birthday parties, football games, graduate. They don't invite your kids to nothing. So fuck their kids too. If it's fuck my kids, it's fuck your kids, and keep it moving. Keep it moving.
Okay, then. Well, I mean, if you really think about it, the way Peach acts on this internet, I would just assume this is how she acts off the internet. And I don't really got to deal with you. I can deal with the kids. Like, Wood, you can bring the kids over, but leave your crazy ass baby mama / wife at the house. Okay, that's just my opinion. Pineapple says, "What is this weird ass need to keep having babies? That hair is weird." Peach is a victim of every situation. Yeah, I mean, she wanted to, my thing is, you spending $10,000 for your stepson to get a car, you buying your husband a car or truck, excuse me, you spend $64,000 cash, but apparently, sis is still renting a house. It's like, girl, you spending all this money on cars. Why wouldn't you buy you a house? Because I would just assume Peach is not leaving the state of Florida. And even if she did, you can still own a home and live in another state. You can always sell that home. Yeah, she is always trolling Pine, but she trolls with the wrong stuff, right? She trolls with the wrong stuff and for the wrong reason. And she always wants somebody to talk about her in a very negative light. Like, I don't understand wanting so much negative attention when it comes to the internet. When there are so many people on this internet are very successful and they don't garner a bunch of negative attention. I don't get it. I don't get it, y'all. All right. Oh boy, I just wanted to bring that up because I was thinking about that earlier today when I saw that, and I was just like, this lady is something weird. Okay. I can't respect anyone who doesn't want to seek proper help. Well, Peach says nothing's wrong with her. And at this point, okay, sis, if you say nothing's wrong, then nothing's wrong. But based off the way she carries on the internet, it definitely feels like you are not normal. Okay. But you knew the situation when you got with Wood package deal. That's true. Be all the same if she had kids prior to meeting Wood. I'm pretty sure she wouldn't take kindly to Wood saying F your kids because they're not biologically his. Now, in the fact of her saying nobody takes care of my kids, so I'm not going to take care of anybody else's kids, you're right, sis. No, if nobody's buying your child a car, then maybe you shouldn't be buying other people's children a car. But she said the key word in the video. You gave Wood the money. See, that's what happens when you let a man, when you put yourself in a position to take care of a man, you take care of all the responsibilities that come with that man. By right, Wood should have been able to buy his own son a car without your assistance. If you would have let Wood be a man and buy his own child, his own oldest son, a car without your assistance, then you wouldn't have no reason to feel some type of way because somebody sold the car and bought another one because they didn't like what you gave the money for. If you would have let Wood buy the car with the money that he earned, the hard-earned money he should be earning, then, obviously Peach wouldn't have a leg to stand on in that argument, right? But that's neither here nor there. All right. Hey, Renee. All right. So we got to find Livvy, y'all. We don't know where Livvy's at. Y'all know she pregnant. That she says she do Christmas Eve, child. I think she do more like yesterday, okay? Because the last time I seen sis on live, she could barely breathe, okay? Now, one thing I will say about Olivia and this pregnancy, and I think some of you guys may agree to this pregnancy is very different from AJ's pregnancy. If y'all notice, Olivia hasn't even much as said anything about a baby shower. Y'all remember when she had AJ, she hurried up and threw a baby shower for AJ, but we all know now the reason why she did that because she was trying to hustle up on that money to get some plane tickets, okay, to get them kids to Texas. But neither here nor there. She's made no mention of a baby shower. Most times when she go live, there's really no talk of the baby. There's been no content. When I say zero content of her shopping for the baby, a baby girl. Y'all know Olivia wanted a little girl real bad. There's been no content of her shopping for a little girl. Hell, even when she was pregnant with AJ, she told us the dad had a whole elephant decorated room over at his house. Now, again, we know Livvy tells stories and we all don't believe that, but still, that was a story that she told. Honey, this baby, you haven't heard anything. You haven't heard no mention of her prepping for the baby. Child, I don't even think I've seen a video where she showed where she went and got outfits for the baby. Like, you're doing, from what she states, less than 2 months, right? About 2 months away. Because Christmas is what? About 60 days away from us, roughly around that time. There's been no videos of her shopping for the baby. Nothing. Like, literally nothing. You were so excited to have this little girl, but there's, she did a little bit of talking about baby AJ when baby AJ was in her stomach, right? A little bit. But with this baby, it's almost seemed like it's non-existent. So we're going to get over here to her latest video, y'all. So let me go ahead and pull that one up. So she did a video saying trying new things as a single parent mom of 5, okay? So let me pull that video up. All right, so she cooking some type of meal. So we're going to skedaddle on past that. She cooking her some breakfast. Probably more for her and less for AJ. Let's see if she pull out another plate and she put some food on that plate for little baby AJ. Oh, no, it don't look like it. It seems like it's just one plate there. Okay, she's just 2 sausages. Oh, the baby. So is it 2 sausages for you or one for you and one for that baby over there? Why that baby don't never get his own meal, his own plate? I don't get that. Y'all said that's a horrible angle. You said you can't tell. Yeah, but you can definitely tell she's pregnant because that stomach look hard. Oh, wait a minute. So where's AJ's plate? 2 sausages, eggs, and potatoes for her. Did she already, Jay? Well, what did you feed him? Why would you feed him separate and then feed yourself unless he ate something? So what y'all think he ate? Some cold cereal? Y'all think she's still feeding him baby cereal?
Make plate with the eggs and sausage and potatoes. He's eating some grapes. You already said hi, baby. AJ says hi, y'all. Okay. So I'm done with breakfast. You guys saw what I made. I'm gonna make a burrito for myself, and then I'm gonna make him a plate with the eggs and sausage and potatoes. He's eating some grapes right now. But yeah, I made myself a tortilla. I'm gonna make a yummy breakfast burrito. This coffee is amazing. Oh my gosh, it's so good. I don't know why I've been craving coffee lately. It's weird, but
no, she said she gonna make her a breakfast burrito. So the sausage, the eggs, and the potatoes definitely can go in a breakfast burrito. So you gonna put 1 sausage in there? So what the hell is you gonna feed AJ? And you fix 2 sausages, some eggs, and some potatoes. Based off the size of that burrito, it look like all those ingredients is gonna go in that burrito. So what the hell is the baby gonna eat?
I woke up feeling good today. Let's turn it down just a little bit. I woke up feeling good today. Don't mind this. My bar is kind of a mess right now. I got shoes up there. They're clean. They've never been worn. Okay. But AJ just gets into my stuff. So, got some sleep last night. He actually woke up early. We both woke up early. I woke up around like 7. He woke up at 8. So I'm thinking around like 10:30, 11, he's gonna be ready for a nap. Well, the baby. The baby keeps kicking. What's up, Mama? You wanna say hi too? Mama. What happened? What's going on? Take your easy. Anyway, yeah, so like around 11, he'll be ready for that nap, honey. Okay. And that's when I can get some more work done. I have to do a review over here. I have to do 2 videos for my other channel. I have some stuff that came in from Fashion Nova. Anyway, go to Glam Mama. It'll be over there. Oh my God, guys. This baby, she's just kicking. Hi, Mama. She's been kicking all morning. Let's go.
Girl, where is the stuff for the baby? There's no. Have you went shopping? I know she did a video where she put a bed together that was given to her through a promo. I guess that was for the baby. I don't know, y'all. Yeah, have you guys noticed things are just so different on these internet streets? 5 years ago, this was actually interesting to watch. Now it's damn near sad to watch. Watching her damn near is like watching Sky's life at this point.
Going on, baby? All right. So, yeah. So around 11, he'll be ready for a nap. I'm trying to get him on a schedule, you guys. I'm trying. Okay. Your girl is trying. Okay. I mean, boo. Okay, leave it right here. At least a better schedule that he's on right now. You know, it's not going to be perfect. It's not going to be to everybody's standards, but a better schedule. If he can go to sleep around 10 every night, but I need to change my schedule too. I need to go to bed early. And I've never been one to go to bed early, y'all.
10 o'clock for a 1.5-year-old? Isn't that kind of late? Shouldn't he be in the bed? I would say 8:30. I think that's a good time. 10 o'clock. What do he work? Night shift? What do he got to work? 11 to 7 p.m.? 10 o'clock. Child, the whole house need to be dark at 10 o'clock, Olivia.
That's just not me. But I do like waking up early. I want to get up early. Hello. Hi, baby. I ordered him
Mr. Unknown Black.
some flashcards. I want to start doing the flashcards with him. I ordered him shapes, colors, numbers, and letters. So I want to start doing that. Well, I'm going to start doing that.
You know what the funny thing is? Where is the flashcards from your other children? You act like AJ is your first child. What you do when those kids moved, you threw all that stuff out? You should already have flashcards. Wasn't those kids just there for the summer? Little Ryan, would she just go to kindergarten or something like that? You should have flashcards. Did you not help her with her ABCs and 1, 2, 3s over the summer? Why would you have to order something that you have 3 kids older than him who are not that much older than him? Like Ryan's she about 5, 6 years old. He's going on 2. You don't still have the flashcards? Child, what she do? What y'all think she did? When the kids left, she threw everything out that reminded her of them damn kids? Because I don't understand. And even if you did, why wouldn't you have already had the flashcards? Like the boy going on 2. Y'all sitting in their apartment all day doing nothing. She should have been had the flashcards.
Tomorrow, because the flashcards should be in today. Because he's just so smart, and there's no reason why I shouldn't be teaching him.
Yeah, they been gone, sis.
You know, I shouldn't be on it, you know.
I know, Alexis.
Coming from Walmart, and I have to go to. I gotta go to the mailbox. They have something in the freaking mailbox. You guys, does perfume go bad if it's left in the mailbox for like a day?
You're right, Pearl.
I have a perfume in there that I ordered, which I'll show you guys when I go get it when he takes a nap. Hopefully not though. But anyway.
So when he takes a nap, you leave him in the apartment by himself while you go to the mailbox? Y'all don't get enough of leaving them kids in the house by themselves.
Hi, burrito. I'm gonna wrap it. Got the meat, eggs, potato, all that good stuff. Here's the rest of the food. I'm gonna just wrap it up right now. He's not gonna eat this until he's done with his grapes. He has quite a lot of grapes. So
but Olivia, that's why is he eating grapes? It seems like that's all he eats, grapes and milk out of a bottle. Why he can't get the food now? Like, take the grapes away and feed him real food. Why does that baby ever eat? Oh, Lord. This is the same woman said the doctor said he's not thriving. Well, I guess not, because the mama not feeding him based off these videos.
He'll eat this when he's ready. I'm gonna wrap it and leave it right here. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna eat this and I'll see you guys in a little bit. All right, y'all. So I just took out the trash. I'm still out of breath from doing all that. I had a couple bags. I took out the trash and the
She always digging in between them boobs.
diaper genie. This is I'm so itchy. You know, I looked up. That's like one of the symptoms around this time of my pregnancy. I'm sorry, y'all. I just drank some baking soda because my heartburn is like on 10 out of nowhere.
Go back to the part you said one of the symptoms of when you pregnant is you start itching. What kind of symptom? Did any of y'all ever had that symptom? I didn't have the itchy thing. Because I bathed every day, especially when I was pregnant. You know, when you're pregnant, you got that little that hangage over you got, honey, you got to get you know, oh Lord. Livvy, you don't, yeah, just girl. I'm sorry, sis. Just take a bath. Yeah, that's how you solve the itching. What she mean by she? I've never heard that as a symptom of a pregnant woman that they itch. Huh. I guess.
Anyway, my Walmart delivery's on the way. What else did I want to say? What was I about to say, y'all?
Yeah, no,
Oh, skin. Excuse me.
Girl.
If you drink baking soda for your heartburn, you're gonna like immediately start burping. Your burps are gonna be like fire coming up. That's how they feel. Like,
girl, you having all that heartburn because that baby got a head full of hair. And if that baby got a head full of hair already, that means you're more closer due to delivering that baby than December. Girl, you having heartburn in October or whenever this video was filmed? Because let's be honest, y'all, she didn't film this video yesterday, okay? We know Olivia's behind on videos. This video was probably filmed 2-3 weeks ago, okay? So you having heartburn already, that probably means, sis, that you're very close to delivering that baby. I had that same issue when I was pregnant with my daughter. And honey, when I tell you she was born with a head full of hair, she was hair everywhere. She was a little hairy thing. And that's the problem I had. I had bad heartburn. And that's what the doctor told me. Your baby got a head full of hair. When I got that last ultrasound, all you see, the ultrasound tech said to me, look at all that hair. And when I looked at the image, all you saw was hair on top of my baby head. And when she came out, she was hairy from head to toe.
you can literally feel all the acid coming up out of you. Anyway, I got a package. I went to check my mail as well. But that's what I was saying. Oh my God, I can't even get a thought through. I've been itchy. And that's like, I don't know. What happens at this point in my pregnancy? That's what it said. On the pregnancy app.
Yes, baby. Yeah, she definitely had a Jackson 5.
I don't know why Shein does this. I have an order from Shein. And Shein, I just got him two. I was hoping they would do different colors, like a blue and a red, but whatever, it's fine. So I got him 2 little bath turtles that he can play with in the bath. You wind them up and they like swim. But I don't know why Shein ships out their stuff like all at separate times. Like, just ship it all in one shipment.
Oh, boy. You got him 2 bath turtles? That's it? I mean, hell, he the only kid there. He should have a whole little hoop set in the bathtub. At this point, he should have been had bath turtles. Why he just not getting bathed? He just not taking baths. The boy going on 2. He should have been had that stuff. These turtles should be replacing the ones that were old. You make it sound like he's never had it before. He's never had bath toys. Baby, when I tell you these people are something strange on this internet.
You know, I mean, maybe they don't come from the same place, but whatever. That's the first of my Shein stuff to come in. I'm not gonna do I'm gonna do a haul. Am I gonna do a haul? I mean, I guess
Could have Miss TLD been right over there.
Well, they say you ain't supposed to. And I got my perfume, so I'm gonna unbox this. But first, let me change my battery. Hold on. All right. So I should have got like a knife or something. One of my favorite perfumes that I have that are like it's lower end perfumes. I don't know what you call those.
You said it right, lower end. Yeah, that's it.
I mean, it was still relatively pricey perfume, the Ariana Cloud perfume. That's one of my favorites because it smells like coconut, and I love
Ariana Grande. Child, you could have went to Walmart and got that.
Of coconut. But I heard a lot about this perfume. This perfume is the Guess Seductive Red. I heard that this and the Ariana Cloud pairs super perfect together. So I was like, oh, okay, let's try this. I want to start trying a lot of low end perfumes, just for the simple fact that why not? A lot of them.
Not you want to start. Not you want to start using lower end perfumes because technically you stay at Macy's or Bloomingdale's or Dillard's or what's some of the stores in, oh no, she's in Florida. She was some of the other department stores there. Is it Bloomingdale? Yeah, Bloomingdale's. I don't know if they got Bloomingdale's in Florida, but I'm sure they probably do. No, you're not acting like everything you buy is $100 and up, girl. Olivia, stop it, sis. It's all right. Like, if you go to Walmart and get you some perfume, I mean, it's okay, sis. I mean, you buying low end perfume, but the kids can't get back to school clothes. I mean, girl, you buying perfume and ain't paying child support? What in the world is going on? Livvy, sis, don't do this video anymore.
Whenever I do get perfumes, I'm going to Macy's or JCPenney or Nordstrom's or wherever. Like, I'm going somewhere to buy like a super expensive perfume, and there's nothing wrong with that. But like I said, Walgreens got it because I have so many perfumes and I don't even use them. Like, I just have so many, and I'm just like I want to try different stuff. Basically, is what I'm trying to say. So this perfume, I don't know how much it was. I think it was like $30. It wasn't a lot at all, but I heard a lot of good things about it. And
Guess. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm not a big fan of Guess perfume. I mean, I used to wear Guess, and I'm not being sadiddy when I say this because y'all know that's not my stilo. I think the last time I wore a Guess perfume, I was in high school. I'm gonna be very honest with y'all. I haven't worn Guess in a gazillion years. No disrespect to the ones, I mean, everybody has their own nose, their own scent. Guess just wasn't one of my favorite designers when it comes to perfume. They, back, I can't even remember where I wore back in the day. It's been so many years. I have one of my favorites, and it's old school Calvin Klein. I don't know what, or not Calvin. Is it Calvin Klein? Yeah, Calvin Klein. It's an old school one. I just love it. I've been wearing it for years and years. I don't wear it every day, but it's just one of those, how you have that staple perfume that's just a scent that you like, and you just wear it whenever you feel like the mood to wear. Like if I'm running errands or something like that, I spray that on. That's like my errands perfume. Like I'm running some errands, I'm gonna spray it on real quick and run out the door. Livvy trying to give us classes on scents and perfumes and stuff. I said, okay, girl.
I'm excited. I'm excited nonetheless. I don't care how much it is. Ooh, look how cute. The bottle is like super cute. And I know there's different ones that Guess has. And this smells like cherry. And I don't have any perfume that smells like cherry. Here's the bottle. Super, super pretty.
Yeah, it's cute. It means a bottle. That's one of the reasons I like perfume. I like unique.
And there's a lot of good low-end perfumes.
Sis, did you take a bath before you do all that spraying and stuff? Me personally, sis, if you want to test a perfume, you don't got to spray it all over your body. You spray it on the inside of your, like where you check your pulse at. You just spray it right there, sis. You ain't got to squirt. When I back in the day, or whenever I would go to the department store and I wanted to try a perfume or whatever like that, I never sprayed it all over my body, right? I would just spray it on that pulse point, or I find another part on my arm to spray it on. Or if they had, a lot of times if you just want to just test it out the bottle, they'll have the little test strips there. It's her spraying it all over her body like that. Don't squirt it again, Livvy.
This smells really good. This smells really freaking good. Like, This smells really good. I'm not really getting cherry though. I'm getting more vanilla more than anything. I get hints of cherry. Oh my god, this smells so good, you guys.
Girl, why you keep spraying that perfume? What is going on? Why do you keep spraying that perfume like that? You don't have to do that to get the effects of it. All you had to do was spray it on the where you take your pulse on that pulse point and just wave it over your nose. Just keep waving it over your nose.
It smells super good. They have different ones. Guess has different ones of these. So I'm going to try another one. I also want to try Jessica Simpson Fancy. There's a lot that I see on TikTok. This was inspired by TikTok. Sorry, I see on TikTok all the time. This little idea of mine to, you know, venture out and try different types of perfumes is TikTok inspired because...
Sis, people been layering perfumes since perfumes are already layered, Livvy. They're made with different notes. You have your top note, you have your base note, and you have your middle note. Perfumes are already layered when they're produced, when they're manufactured, when the chemists put them together, they're already layered. Oh boy.
I see just a lot of girlies who are into fragrances, and they talk a lot about, you know, lower end perfumes and high end perfumes. It doesn't matter. But this smells really good. I guess I can smell the cherry. I really like the bottle. It smells like nothing I have, so I really like that. Yeah, this is cute. This is really, really cute. Sorry, I myself. I really want to try it with the cloud, but the baby's sleeping. So when he wakes up, I'll spray it. This smells really good, though. I like it a lot.
Oh my god.
Sorry. I have a problem. Anyway,
yes, you did,
so yeah, I just wanted to unbox that with you guys. This is one of my new fragrances, and it's super cute. Like I said, I really want to try Jessica Simpson Fancy because I've heard a lot about that.
Wait, what? Jessica Simpson Fancy? Girl, do you know how long that perfume? Girl, that perfume been out for a bazillion. Child, Jessica Simpson came out. Y'all remember when Jessica Simpson used to carry that the white Louis Vuitton bag with multiple colored LVs all on the bag? Y'all remember she always had that purse every time when her and her ex-husband had that reality show. Girl, Jessica Simpson Fancy has been out for 10 plus years. You ain't never, so you're so used to buying high-end perfumes, but you ain't never heard of Jessica Simpson's Fancy? I mean, while you at it, sis, don't throw you some Elizabeth Arden in.
I want to try, there's another one, there's a couple guest ones that I want to try. It's like a lot, it's like a whole world. It's like a whole underground world of low-end fragrances. Like, you guys know I have my staples. Like, I love the Mariah Carey's. I love the Britney Spears perfume. There is one high-end perfume that I'm really, I was going to buy, honestly. But I was like, I'm not going to just buy it because it's $100. I'm not just going to buy it without smelling it. But I've heard a lot of good things. So I want to go to the store and smell it. It's the Jimmy Choo. It's one of his new ones, and it has coconut in it. I'm telling you guys, I love coconut. Jimmy Choo. I forgot the name, but I know it came out this summer. So I'm gonna, whenever I get around to going to the mall, I'll smell that. If I like it, I'll buy it. But I wasn't gonna blindly buy that one because I hate returning shit, you guys. I freaking hate returning stuff. So I was just like, let's go down.
I'm gonna be honest with you, sis. You can't miss with Jimmy Choo. I like all the Jimmy Choo perfume. you can't miss. Now, here's the thing, you guys. When I make y'all got to understand, when I say something that I don't like, y'all don't get offended by that. Just because I don't like it, don't mean you can't like it. I don't wear Jessica Simpson's fancy. I don't wear whatever. What she say? Ariana Grande. I don't wear that, right? Those are, I don't, that's just not my stilo. Okay. However, if somebody in the sounds of my voice is wearing it right now, sis, don't feel some type of way. Okay. Please don't, because that's just my nose. My nose and your nose are two different, noses, right? I'm gonna give you guys a funny story. The other day I was smelling a candle, and it was balsam and fir, and it smelled divine to me. I love the smell of pine, right? And the young lady, she had a hot cocoa flavored candle, and she loved that. I didn't really like the smell of it. It was okay, but if I had to choose, I would have chose the balsam and fir. And her and I were having a discussion, and she said her choice was the hot cocoa. Well, hot cocoa was okay. It just wasn't my taste. The balsam and fir wasn't her taste, but it was mine. You see what I'm saying? So y'all, you got to understand, everybody's different.
Low end aisle of things, and I'm happy that I did. I'm excited to smell. They have like a blue bottle of this, and I forgot what it's called, but I'll keep you guys updated. I don't really do perfume reviews because it smells so good. It smells so good and fresh. It smells super, super good. If you guys can get your hands on this, order this from Amazon.
I mean, you just want something clean and fresh, get you some Dolce & Gabbana light blue. That's a nice, clean, fresh smelling perfume. Perry Ellis has some really nice, clean, fresh smelling perfumes. If that's something else that you like. See, like me, I like a lot of the Perry Ellis perfume. Y'all know Perry Ellis has been around for years and years and years and years. So I like a lot of. Well, there's a few of the Perry Ellis's that I do like and I do have. And I me personally, for me, I have so many perfumes, it's ridiculous. I've had them for a very long time because I never wear the same perfume. Like pretty much every day I got on a different scent, because I'm just a scent connoisseur. I love fragrances, and I really feel like that's how I got into making my candles, because I just love the smell of fragrance, and I like blending my fragrances together. I was doing that when just wearing perfume and body sprays. I was always blending those smells together. So y'all know Livvy, she kind of new to this, y'all. So y'all got to be patient with Livvy over there. But I just find it funny that you shopping for $100 perfume, and the people say you ain't paid your child support, sis.
And we'll keep this going. We'll keep this going. Any perfume that I get, I'll show it to you.
Yes,
guys.
fine.
And yeah,
I don't have 200. I think I probably have about.
And I'm about to somehow.
It ain't 200.
I gotta put some makeup on. I gotta do these hauls. Did I tell you the baby's sleeping? I'm all over the place right now. The baby's sleeping. I'm tired. I'm so tired, but I'm not gonna go to sleep because I really want to go to sleep early tonight. So I'm not gonna nap, but I do need to put some makeup on. I need to wax my face as well. I can't do that right now though. I'll do it after. I'll do it later because I don't like to put makeup on after I wax my face. I like to just have my face. Oh, I gotta show you guys my new skincare stuff. I got some new skincare stuff. Okay, so let me get ready. Let me try my best because he's sleeping. I need to sneak up in the bedroom and try to do my makeup real quick. All right, you guys. How's your hair? Ooh, so pretty, Chen. So pretty. I can legit put his hair in a ponytail. It's such pretty curls. Oh my goodness. So yeah, this is the end of the vlog. It's days later. No, we already put lotion on you. You don't need more lotion. He just got out the tub. He just woke up. He got out the tub. I gotta wash my sheets and everything. Well, my sheets are already in the washer, but I gotta wash the mattress protector, pillowcases, blanket, everything, because he had a little accident through his diaper again. And that's okay. Come on, baby, let's go.
Sis, why you don't buy him a better brand of diapers? Because if he keep peeing through the diapers, you're probably buying a cheap brand of diapers. That could be highly likely. Or are you tucking his pee? I don't. Why am I telling this lady got going on 5 kids? Why am I telling her this? She should already know it.
Let's go in the other room. I'm gonna make some coffee. I love you guys. I'm gonna try to edit this video today and get it out to you guys. I love y'all. Stay y'all. Remember, whoever, if you ever facing any bullshit, any, they're still working on my roof, yes. But if you're ever faced with any type of discrimination or like bullying or just anything out in the world, y'all just remember that they're annoying on my roof, fixing the damn roof. They're fixing the whole apartment's roof. Anyway, just know that the people who talk about you have it worse than you. I guarantee you, honey. Okay, remember that. They've been through worse. They're going through worse, and that's why they talk about you, to make themselves.
No, sis, I don't owe back child support. No. Matter of fact, I ain't never had to pay child support, and I got 4 kids. So no, that's not true, sis.
Feel better about them miserable lives. But I love you guys, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Say bye-bye.
Girl, Livvy, bye, girl. All right, y'all. There we have it. Okay. So like I said, you guys, this was an old video. So again, we still have not found Livvy. We don't know where she is. It's rumored that she could be in the hospital having a baby. Okay. You said she talking about wine. Is she? Some brands just don't work for some babies. Loves was so good for my son. He blew straight through them things. Yeah, Loves was a brand that didn't work for me when my kids were little. My kids, Loves and I, we just did not work together. Yeah, no, Nikki B, we don't have. Yeah, I don't know why she think everybody got life going on like her. The Versace yellow diamond is the bomb. Yeah, I love that. I don't know why Olivia always seems to think that, you guys, I was watching a video today. I watch a channel called The Clements. Okay. They're a husband and wife, and they just moved. Well, last year they moved from the UK to Atlanta. I love their channel. The husband is disabled, and the wife is not, and they had a baby, little Malika, I think her name is. And they did a video the other day where they talked about not showing their daughter as much as they used to. Joe Malone is good. Not showing their daughter as much as they used to on their channel. And it was, and a lot of the people were, they left comments and they was like, oh, we love watching little Malika grow. And we've been watching her since you were pregnant with her and things of this nature. And so what the wife ended up saying to the audience is one of the biggest reasons they decided to pull back on showing their daughter as much on the internet is because obviously as she grow, they didn't want their daughter to find out about herself through the internet. And when they said that, it just made so much sense to me. And they said that, she obviously lives in the home and she's a part of the family. So you'll see her from time to time, but the little girl is not going to be featured on their channel. And I said, you know what? That made so much sense in the world. Let me see if I can actually find that video. I watched it earlier today. And, I wish some of these moms would, take heed to that and try to minimize how much exposure that they give the world of their children, especially them being the age where they can't really consent to it. You know what I mean? So let me go ahead and see if I can find that video. They did like a Q&A. Huh, they must have taken it down. Oh no, this is it. This is it. Okay, let me pull it up for you guys really quick. I watch their channel from time to time. I really like their channel. It's very calm. And I really enjoy watching it. So give me a moment, y'all. Let me pull it up. All right, you guys. Sorry about the silence. I had to pull it up. Hey, Arnita. So let me pull up their video real quick. I got it already where it needs to start at. And it was a Q&A that they did. I really like their channel. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to their channel. It's a really cute family channel. This is her husband, Winston. I forget her name. It starts with an M.
Production team, like you don't want to miss this.
Yeah, no, they're really good guys. It's such a fun afternoon creating the episodes.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll get to meet them one day. But yeah, for sure. I feel like even in episode 1 and 2, like we went.
Yes, Sam Dolphin. I really like their channel.
Super comfortable.
Yeah.
To do that.
It's so unproblematic.
We're going to grow in how we have those conversations.
Mayfair, thank you.
Bring you guys even deeper behind the scenes.
Yeah, definitely. And I think as well, like the podcast is kind of part of the evolution that we've kind of like been feeling pulled to go towards.
Thank you, Miss
So I know in the last vlog, I kind of talked about how we've been kind of thinking and reevaluating like how much we want like our content to be focused on like Malika and our future children. And I think a lot of you guys took that as like me saying she's never going to be in the vlogs again and you're never going to see her face again.
Yeah, I think that was a few pretty dramatic reactions.
No, God! No, God, please, no! No!
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, I'm going to miss Malika. Like, Malika's right there.
She's literally here.
Yeah, like what we're talking about is we're going to scale back.
Yeah.
In terms of like how much she's on the screen. But she's part of the family and there's going to be times when she's just doing her thing in the background, but we're the ones kind of leading on being on camera. That's what we're talking about.
So some of you guys may not even notice a difference. Like we don't feel compelled to like never show her face like on social media. But it's little things. Like I want her to find out about, I don't want her to find out about herself basically like through like social media. It's just like being more careful about like the details that we share about her, like little things like what her favorite color is, or like, you know, what she's up to these days, what she's liking. We kind of feel like that's like things that we want her to like explore and things that we want to share with those closest to us.
Yeah.
So it's like it's more that, and like there might be little changes in terms of like how much the camera is like actually on her face, but I want to say it's more of like a heart change, and that's not black and white of like, okay, this is how much we're going to show and this is what we're not going to show. So you guys will still see Malika on the vlog, just maybe in a little different way.
And I respected them for that. I mean, being on the internet, you know, you do lose a sense of privacy, especially when you have children, right? And it's very important to protect your children, protect yourself as well, but it definitely is important to protect your children. And I like the way Mayfair explained the reason why they're going to limit some of the access to their daughter and their future children, because again, they don't want their children finding out about themselves through social media, right? And that, to me, that made all the sense in the world. And I really wish it does make sense, Ari. I really wish these moms would embrace some of that, because y'all, you got to be honest you got to be careful on the internet, right? You definitely got to be careful. You can definitely share your life with people because people will adore you and adore your family. And then we know it's the other end of that. People will despise you and can despise your family. You know, you just got to be real careful when you're dealing with people, you know, because people come in all different shapes, sizes, and colors, and people have different opinions and they'll agree and disagree. And, you know, sometimes you could take that with a grain of salt, and sometimes, you got to be a little serious about the things that people are saying to you. You said they can't even control who knows intimate things about them. That's true. Now she won't have to deal with her parents telling the world she's a bedwetter like Peach does her kids. Or how when Jasmine told the world that her daughter had a UTI or a yeast infection or whatever she told us about the little girl. Like, those are things we don't need to know about your children. That's private between the child, you, and their pediatrician, right? The world doesn't need to know that. And I think a lot of people just don't use common sense when it comes to the type of things that you share when it comes to the internet, you know? And that's one of the reasons why Olivia is so mad, because people always reference her situation with her losing custody of her kids. But it's the way you brought it to the internet, sis. You didn't bring it in a way where it could help and educate other people. Or, you know, you brought it in a way like it was some type of scandal, you know? And Olivia harped on it for months and months and months, not realizing you're compromising your children's privacy, as well as obviously compromising yours, right, Beverly? Everything is not meant to be content. So if you guys get a chance, the name of their channel is it's the Clements. Let me spell it. It is the THE Clements, CLEMENTS. Their channel grew, like, their channel soared. Okay, their channel grew really, really fast. They come from the UK, that's where they're from, and they moved to Atlanta a year ago. And Winston is the husband, Mayfair is the wife. You guys reminded me what her name was. I knew it started with an M. I couldn't think of her name. And they're coming out with a podcast, and I'm definitely going to be in tune to their podcast because, you know, contrary to what y'all think, I don't just sit around and watch garbage on the internet. I mean, I watch some of it, you guys, because this is a reaction channel, and, you know, for years we've been reacting on a lot of these moms on this internet. But I definitely take my time to watch things that I enjoy watching, and I enjoy watching their channel. And they put up videos like, I don't know, once a week or once every 2 weeks. They're not like oversaturating the internet with their lives daily. They're very conscious on how much they expose to the world of themselves. Because y'all got to understand too, Winston, the husband, you know, he's in a wheelchair, and they're an interabled couple, and he's in a wheelchair, and I'm pretty sure, you know, the safety of his family is very important to him as a man and as a husband, right? So, you know, he's very conscious of how much he exposed of himself, his wife, and his child to the internet. You said Arnita. Oh, I don't know, sis. And the dodo bird things is normal for a mother not to feel bad about losing and missing her kids. She's a sad, nasty human being. Oh, you're talking about Olivia. Sometimes you need a break from the train wrecks. Yes, Mel S. And I definitely take my break from it, you know. T Spivey, I really do enjoy their channel. And Mayfair, she does a lot of cooking on there, and her meals look really yummy. So I enjoy watching her channel. But when I watched their Q&A today, when she said that, it just dawned on me. I said, wow, I wish these moms would kind of implement some of that, you know, especially not like if they want to get on here and tell all their business, sis, that's fine. But when it comes to your kids, like, I just really feel like they overexpose their kids way too much. And it's so unfair because the kids have no say so. I'm pretty sure if those kids were teenagers, half the things that all these moms have exposed about their children, if those kids were teenagers and was able to have a voice, they would probably be highly against a lot of the things their moms have said about them. Samsung Dolphin said, thank you, Tim. I don't watch too much garbage. There are a lot of healthy channels on YouTube. Oh, yeah, there definitely are. And then, you know, but the reality is, y'all, everything's not perfect, right? So that's why we do watch what we would consider people that are not living perfect lives, right? Let me say that. And so that's why we talk about it, because the reality is everybody's not living a cookie cutter life, right? So, but me, I definitely get my good dose of, you know, problematic and unproblematic content. Let me say that, okay? Destiny said the internet is sometimes draining. That's why I pop in and out of lives sometimes, because they make my anxiety flare up bad. Yeah. But you know, people can be a lot. You know, it's just like, it's almost like dealing with customer service, you know, dealing with the internet. You're dealing with all likes of people from all different walks of life, all different you know, personalities and certain things, trauma that they have experienced in their lives. And people come on the internet, you know, there's times where they see things or hear things and it triggers them, you know. So you definitely have to, in my opinion, have a fair balance. They've been on here since 2020 and has over 224,000 subscribers. Jasmine and Liv been on here forever and not even 100K yet. Yeah, that's unfortunate. That's because, again, y'all, people will watch drama, but people just not going to always tune into the drama. You know, that's the reality of it all. I've been loving Chrissy Marie and Raven Elise as usual. Yeah, Chrissy Marie is moving. She's moving. I did see a vlog that she said she was moving. I think they found a house. I haven't been over there to see where she actually found a house. Again, I enjoy watching Chrissy Marie. I watch her from time to time too. I don't watch Raven Elise. I don't watch her. I know of her channel, but I don't watch her channel. I don't know why. I just don't. I don't watch it. That's because Jazz is just trying to do enough to pay her bills. And you know, and Peach McIntyre is another one. You know, all that toxicity over there. I would just imagine that they would just be plumb tired from all that toxicity every day, all day. It's just too much. Oh, she got a townhouse. Okay, thank you, Maja. Okay, so Chrissy Marie got a townhouse. Good for her. Good for her. All right, y'all, that's my time. Okay, I just wanted to share Olivia's video with you guys. I wanted to share the Clements, and then I wanted to share Peach McIntyre you know, situation over there. I'm gonna tell you something. I don't know about you guys, but Peach better be careful, because she is pissing a lot of people off on this internet. And maybe she doesn't care. Maybe she's like Olivia and feel like can't nobody put their hands on her because she behind a TV screen or a cell phone screen or a computer screen. But we love you too, Destiny. But at the end of the day, sis, you don't never know who's watching you. See, that's the thing with the internet. You don't know who's watching you, sis. You don't know where these people are, where these people could show up and where they could be at. And if I was Peach, I would be very careful, because she has pissed a lot of people off on this internet with her demeanor, her personality, her conversation. And I you know, I mean, I just wish her the best, because she's a mom of 7 kids. So I hope nothing happens to her, but she's playing a very dangerous game on this internet. Talking, you know, real reckless about other people and just things that she put out on the internet that I would just assume just not that. It's not the type of content to put out, I would think, especially as a mom of 7 damn kids. All right, you guys. I'm gone. I'm out of here. All right. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Sis Soldier, let me see what you said real quick. You said somebody needs to put the law on her for not refunding people their money. The Attorney General of Florida needs to get after her. Well, if she pisses enough people off, that more than likely is going to happen, Sis Soldier. All right, you guys. I'm good. I'm not. Well, I am good. Y'all good. Y'all be great. I'm going to see you guys in the next one. Remember, sub what you love. Bye.